When people want to initiate a MOOC, they often consider the MOOC as an instructional design, focusing primarily on a pedagogical angle. However, a MOOC is a real project, including more than just instruction, videos, and activities. This has been why some MOOCs never reach their full potential. This is due to a lack of key elements that are required in its design. Let's start by defining what a project is. It is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Temporary means that it has a defined beginning and end in time, and therefore a defined scope and resources. We often refer to the project triangle, which graphically represents those main constraints. The scope is a description of what the expected result should be. It mostly considers the quality of this end result. The resources imply the cost and the budget. Financial resources are then transformed into human and material resources needed for the project. Sometimes, a project is launched without any official budget. However, unless the people involved are volunteering in their own free time, the costs of employee wages must be accounted for. While a resource is used on a project, it has a direct or indirect cost. Even if it is not directly of your concern, it is important to consider the bigger picture. Then, the last constraint from our project triangle: time. It refers to the duration required to produce the final result and also the work effort. Those two concepts should not be confused. Duration refers to the length of time, and effort refers to the amount of work done to complete a task. For example, if two individuals perform a task during 2 days, the duration will obviously be 2 days, but the work effort will be 4 days. 2 days is what you planned, and 4 days is what you pay. We represent those constraints as a triangle because each one of them can have an impact on the others. You may add resources if you have less time, or you may go further in your scope if you have time and resources. In any case, a project must be unique in that it is not a routine operation, but a specific set of operations designed to accomplish a singular goal and perform in a defined context. A MOOC is then a project, and a big one. It does not just concern instructional design. You must consider those constraints before the launch of the project. What is the scope of the MOOC, and what are the quality criteria which will attest success of the project? When is the MOOC to be released? What are the resources at our disposal in terms of number and skills? By answering those questions, you may find your project unfeasible, or you may need to do some adjustments to meet the requirements. Usually, before being able to answer those questions regarding one project, you may have thought about it institutionally. Indeed, producing a MOOC is a strategic decision that goes beyond a single project. On top of those 3 angles, you have to think about 2 more things: the motivation and the return on investment. Why have you planned to build this MOOC? What do you expect at the end? Is the MOOC pedagogical format suitable for this purpose? Note that the return on investment cannot be directly financial. It exists many ways of ROI. This is more an opportunity study than a feasibility one. Is it worth it? Sometimes, even if it is currently a major trend, a MOOC is not the right choice. Indeed, a MOOC is not the project finality. It's just a learning way among many others. However, if a MOOC is the best option, then you should be able to do something, whatever the resources you have. There are many ways in which to design MOOCs. You may have to keep it simple, be creative, and take more time if needed, as long as the result meets the quality learning requirements. So, the first step when you initiate a MOOC project is to understand the stakes, the constraints, and the features of your project. As we said, a project is unique. Therefore, even if you can find some roadmaps to help you, you will not find a strictly applicable model for your own project. You have to follow your own path through this great adventure that is a MOOC.